So we're back for more Pauper. People said, hey, you didn't play Ephemerate Tron during the marathon, so why don't you do that? And here we are with Flicker Tron, or Ephemerate Tron as it's known sometimes. So what is the deal with this deck? So obviously we've got all the Tron lands to generate a bunch of Tron mana, but as you can see, we don't have any big colorless payoffs. Rather, we have a bunch of Flicker shenanigans going on. So the main things that we're going to be doing are we've got Ephemerate, only one copy, and Ghostly Flicker to blink stuff. And the main things that we're going to blink are Mnemonic Wall, which can be used to get back either Ephemerate or Flicker, Mole Drifter to draw cards, or Dinrova Horror. ETB, bounce a permanent, and then the player discards a card. So you can use this to strip away their hand very slowly. So this is not a Tron up, play some giant bomb. It is a very slow, grindy value deck. Sometimes the deck will also play Stonehorn Dignitary as a way to pseudo-fog the opponent over and over. This version is not playing that. So what is the rest of the deck doing? Obviously, we've got Expedition Map in order to assemble Tron. Also, there's a crop rotation for the same reason, but you can also crop rotate for Bojuka Bog. There are Impulses to get more cards, Prohibit as a counter spell, Moment's Peace to survive the aggro onslaught until you can set up the big mana stuff that you're doing, Weather the Storm for similar reasons. Energy Refractor. This is a card that is used to transform the colorless mana that you're generating off of all of your Tron lands into colored mana for all of your spells. Then there is Exclude, counter target creature, draw, and Unwind, counter target non-creature, untap up to 3 lands. Breath Weapon, deal 2 to each non-dragon, so we can sweep the board. Pulse of Marasa, gain life, get a creature or land back from the graveyard to the hand. Murmuring Mystic, this is another one of our big payoff creatures so that we can just start casting spells and making bird tokens. And then we've got Mystical Teachings as a way to search for instants or cards with flash. We don't have any cards with flash, so just instants. And it can go find whatever other instants in our deck, obviously with Ephemerate and Ghostly Flicker being the main engines. And then obviously Mnemonic, Mole Drifter, and Lorien Revealed to either go find islands or draw cards. And then the mana base, just to cover it very quickly, so there's all the Tron lands, then there's some multicolor lands to fix for certain things, so Tangled Islet, Remote Isle, Quandrix Campus, Molten Tributary, and you do need your dual lands to be islands so that you can Lorien for them. 2 regular islands, Crystal Grotto, which allows you to filter into colors and it scries when it enters, and then 1 Bojuka Bog for the graveyard decks. Sideboard, all the blasts, 4 blue blasts, 4 red blasts, 2 negates, Ancient Grudge, and 3 Nature's Claims for the artifact decks, and then another Weather the Storm for aggro. There is no one way to build Flickertron. I looked at them and there was a whole bunch of different lists, but this is generally going to be the makeup of kind of how the deck looks. So let's jump into our Pauper League. All right, we're on the play for round 1. This hand is acceptable. We'll keep this. Tributary, go. Oh, it's a Tron Mirror. All right, Crystal Grotto, and then with that on the stack, I know I'm going to cast Impulse, so let's just Impulse now so that the scry actually matters. All right, let's grab one of our Tron lands, then resolve the scry. I don't want to draw that right now because I don't have enough mana, although, I mean, I do have this into Lorien Revealed. Maybe I do want to draw it. Yeah, all right, let's leave that on top. Yours is mine. Refractor. Do they just have Natron? Let's see. I'm not going to be interacting with them, so I guess the best move is just to evoke Mole Drifter. Get some more cards. So evoke, draw. There's Tower. They do not have Tron, but they have Map to go find Tron. All right, so things are going to get really bad for us. Ooh, no, that's a power plant. All right, Tower. The problem is I just can't interact with them. So yeah, all right, back to them. Maps. All right, how boned are we? Mole Drifter hard cast, sure. All right, let's pulse our Mole Drifter back. So make green. All right, well, hard cast Mole Drifter. Impulse and response, or they just know that we're not going to do anything else this turn. All right, so draw. I guess I'll discard Moment's Peace because that's not going to be relevant in this matchup. They just have all Tron lands and Energy Refractor. Yeah, okay. Mnemonic gets back Impulse. Boy, is this going to be a slog. Oy. I can't play Dinrova Horror this turn. Even if I could, what does it matter? So, let's see. I can cast Lorien Revealed. I draw more cards that way than playing Mole Drifter, although like the body doesn't matter, right? So I should just cast Lorien. Okay, Lorien, blue, blue. Still haven't drawn Tron. All right, well, 9 cards in hand. We're going to discard something. Runaway Boulder to kill our dude. Okay, sure. Let's discard Moment's Peace, and I think the game's just going to come down to grinding. I don't think Weather the Storm matters. Discard that. Just every land they're playing is a Tron land. It's kind of ridiculous. We just need to hit Tron. just need to hit Tron. I guess let's not take like damage we don't need to take. So Muldrifter cast, blue, this one, this one, this one. I guess if I draw Tron, I can't play anything anyway, so let's tap this. Exclude. All right, over to them. Mystical Teachings. And now they can set up infinite recursion with Mnemonic Wall, and yeah, Ephemerate. Targets exclude. Impulse. I guess I'll Impulse now while they're tapped out. Still not hitting Tron after all that? Come on. All right, grab Prohibit. So exclude only targets creatures, so if they don't have another counter, then we can at least... So this rebounds on the wall. They get the Ephemerate back. 2 damage from Muldrifter. Map. Crack map. Get Bajuka Bog. Casting Muldrifter does nothing because they have exclude, so I guess we're casting Lorien Revealed. Flashback Mystical Teachings. Unwind. Oh, I don't have the kicker to pay for this? Alright, I'm not continuing this. What a miserable play pattern this deck is, eh? Okay, so, let's see. We want Pyroblast, Negate. I guess I want to blow up Energy Refractor. Like, that's pretty important, too. Definitely don't care about Moment's Peace or Weather. Breath Weapon can go. Prohibit isn't useless, but it is a little awkward. Fighting over Energy Refractor is probably not the move. Not bringing any of that, I guess. All right. 2 Tron lands, and we can Lorien for blue. Sure. Keep Plant. Over to them. Plant. Cycle Lorien. Do I need to get a dual land, or is just blue good enough? I guess I want to have Pyroblast mana, so let's grab Tributary. Well, that changes things. Not really, though. I still need blue mana. Play this. Play Map. Lorien Revealed for Island. Cast Energy Refractor. All right. Tower, go. Map, let's unwind that. And they've conceded. Amazing gameplay here. The Flickertron Mirror has got to be some of the worst gameplay I've ever seen. I've just started this matchup, and it's awful already. All right. Plant, Energy Refractor, Energy Refractor. This hand seems not great, but, like, keepable? I don't know. We've got Energy Refractor to redraw. All right, okay. Tap land. Play Power Plant, go. Captivating Thing, plays Energy Refractor. All right, play our own Energy Refractor. Really? The land that puts counters on a guy? Impulse, Power Plant. All right, Energy Refractor. Actually, am I doing that? I can play Tower, and then I can hold up counter spells. But if they don't play anything worth countering, I guess I'm just casting Impulse then. But would I even counter on their side? I guess there's some things I'd counter. I'm not sure what, though. All right, let's just play Tower and pass. I probably want to cast Impulse anyway, just to try to find the last Tron piece. Molten Tributary on their side. All right, let's cast Impulse. Unwind, There's another Impulse. I don't feel like I should do nothing this turn. All right, let's try again. All right, we didn't hit, but we did hit a Tower, I guess. Or do I just play Tangled Islet so that we have land in play? I guess I'll do that. Tangled Islet, get a land into play, go. Yours is mine. Passing. All right, let's see if we can resolve Expedition Map. We can. All right, pop Expedition Map. Grabbing mine. Play mine. And then I think I probably just... I can play Energy Refractor and pass with Negate up, because I'm not going to jam Murmuring Mystic here. So cast Energy Refractor. All right, over to them. So it's Tron by a different name, but it's still... Do I counter this? I don't think I do. Yeah, okay. Mystical Teachings. What do you get? Pyroblast. Energy Refractor. They're probably not doing anything else, right? I mean, I guess I negate, then they Pyroblast back, and then their Pyroblast is used up. All right. Negate this. Blue. They might not Pyroblast it as well. Yeah, all right. I guess I really should have countered that Mystical Teachings, eh? They're definitely going to counter Muldrifter, right? I can't just, like, not do anything. So, here and here, evoke Muldrifter. No, they're allowing it to resolve. All right. Draw. Can't Ephemerate in response, or that they just blow it up while it's on the field. So, it dies. Play mine. All right, I think we keep waiting. So yeah, it's Tron by another name, but it's still whoever has more mana wins the game. Ghostly Flicker those two. Sure. Oh, they're tapping out, though? So it's better to Mystical Teachings now. Cast this. What do I want? I want to have a counter spell so I can counter something they play. So let's grab Exclude. No, so they always have Pyroblast open. Maybe I just Ghostly Flicker right now. Ghostly Flicker the 2 Energy Refractors just to draw some more cards. That seems decent. All right, and then target these. Draw. We are tapping out, but I think that's fine. All right, they still don't have Tron online. They play second mine. Back to us. So how much counter magic do I have to fight through? I go Murmuring Mystic. They Pyroblast it. Then I go Unwind, and they can counter that. Then I can counter their counter back with Pyroblast. How much does that cost? So that's Murmuring. Then it's 4 mana to cast Unwind, and it's 2 mana to cast Pyroblast. So I don't have to play a land yet, I guess. But I'm not going to draw anything this turn, right? All right, Crystal Grotto, trigger. Top card's another Pyroblast. Keep that on top. All right. Blue, Murmuring Mystic. There's the Pyroblast. So now we go tap, tap, blue, unwind. Mystical Teachings in response. This, produce red, Pyroblast, counter Mystical Teachings. All right, this resolves untap Tower and Tangled Islet and Mine. Then this resolves. All right, they're tapped out right now. Let's cast Lorien. Cast Lorien revealed, make a bird. All right, over to them. They play another Mine. They don't have a response to this. All right, let's not tap out if we don't have to. Tower, combat, swing. Do I have to even do anything here? Not really. I guess I'm gonna Impulse. All right, cast Impulse. Actually, is that even correct? Let's just, we have a Moldrifter in our yard, right? Let's pulse that back. Pulse back the Moldrifter. All right, Moldrifter returns. Blue, evoke, triggers, draw, and let's ephemerate it. Cast Mystical Teachings from the yard, but they are tapped out here. All right, I'll just counter that. Ephemerate resolves, draw some more, play map. Over to them. Okay, yep. So that matchup is just whoever has more mana wins. That's it. That's basically every Tron mirror, right? On the play for round 2, this hand is super slow, and we don't have any Tron mana either. All right, mold us. All right, way better. We actually have Tron and Refractor. I don't know what I'm playing against, so without knowing, I'll just put Moment's Peace away, I guess. Murmuring Mystic is also kind of a Moment's Peace. All right, land, map, over to them. Mountain. All right, it is an aggro deck. Voldaren Epicure. Power Plant, go ahead. Tomb Raider. So we take 3, that's fine. They don't have another land. All right, map for tower. Play tower. Play Energy Refractor. Tap, tap, blue. Cast Murmuring Mystic. Go. Synthesizer into Goblin Blast Runner. Yeah, but we're going to win the game. They are stuck on 1 land, and we have so much more mana than they do. All right, blue. Impulse. Make a bird. I guess I'll just take Ephemerate. So tap, tap. Make blue. Cast Impulse. Make a bird. All right, there's more of this mana. Let's grab that. Any order here. Play this. Should I play Ephemerate here? I guess I'm just wasting mana if I don't. And then I can just get it back next turn with Mnemonic Wall anyway. White, Ephemerate my guy. Then filter this out, and it's over to them. Finally drew a second land. If they attack, I'm not blocking with Mystic because I don't... Oh, they have double removal? Huh. All right, blast, blast, kill our dude. Still set up some birds. All right, well, we're going to want Ephemerate in our graveyard, so we're going to Ephemerate this bird. I have 10 mana right now, minus the colors, so I can just pulse Mystic back into play. Yeah, fix for green, pulse Mystic, and then tap, tap, blue, play Mystic. Attack with the birds. Implement of Combustion. Sack it to Koldatha Rebirth. Blooding away Ren's Resolve? That seems wrong. All right. So let's cast Mnemonic Wall. Trigger. Get back. Ephemerate. And then... Yeah, okay. So, Blue Blast. Weather. What is not good here? Probably Crop Rotation. Dinrova Horror honestly seems not that great. Like, all their stuff is cheap. And this is expensive and takes a long time to actually do anything. Like, we can still just kill them with Moldrifters and Murmuring Mystic. What else goes? Because I can't cut, like, any of the core package. Impulse might be a little slow. Mystical Teachings is also pretty slow. All right, what if I cut this, and 3 impulses? Oh, I overboarded? How did I overboard? Pyro, da-da-da. So, Impulse. All right, so this looks fine, I guess. Let's do that. It's keepable. Obviously, we're very slow, though. Mountain, Tomb Raider. Ooh, another Tron land. All right, play Isle. Over to them. We need this so we can hold Prohibit / Impulse up next turn. Bushwhacker, attack for 4. Okay. Power Plant, go. Yeah, counter that. Exclude. Tower, go. Plays a land. Bushwhacker, exclude that. All right, we take another 3. It's back to us. I want to get green so that I can get Pulse. So let's... It might depend on... It depends on what we hit. So we're probably casting Impulse. So let's cast Impulse. Flicker, Wall, Moldrift. Probably going to want these... I'm about to go fetch a land and play it. So maybe Ghostly Flicker is the card I want. I'm going to have 2 creatures anyway. All right, let's grab Ghostly. All right, Lorien revealed, Island Cycle. Go grab the green one. Play it. Back to them. Bolt us. All right. Blast Runner. All right, we're going to 5. We died a Goblin Grenade. End the Festivities. What? They brought in End the Festivities just to deal with Mystic? Okay, Blue Blast is a good draw. Unfortunately, we're in a position where we can't... You have to sacrifice the thing, right? Yeah. Ugh. Okay, if I Moldrifter for, like, Weather the Storm or Moment's Peace, I would have this open. So let's evoke here. Triggers. Didn't hit. So then that dies. I mean, I have to kill one of these anyway, right? So let's just Blue Blast this one. off the top, what you gonna do? They just gotta land. Okay, so we've survived the turn. We go to 1. All right, so I'm 100% pulsing back Mole Drifter. So what else am I doing? I'll have 3 mana after that, so I can evoke it again. All right, pulse back Mole Drifter. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else this turn, so let's evoke Mole Drifter. Another Blue Blast is excellent. They just drew another land. All right, we've probably mopped the game up then. Got Tron online as well. Wow. Tap, tap, tap. Mnemonic. Get back Pulse. Let's just Pulse now. Not give them any sort of a window. Green, this. Pulse. Get back Mole Drifter. And then, I guess I could have played Mystic first. All right, never mind. Yeah, they concede. All right, on to round 3. We're on the draw. This hand's fine. We've got a map and crop rotation, eh? Keep. Rustvale Bridge. So it's Affinity or Ephemerate. Energy Refractor. All right, Tangled Islet, go. Cleansing Wildfire. All right, so it's the Ephemerate deck. Alrighty then, let's get Refractor down. Brainstorm. Cleansing Wildfire again. Well, they're out manaing us right now. So Island Cycle Lorien revealed. What am I doing? I'm playing map. Do I want to play crop rotation? Probably. So let's grab an island. Play map. They're a Cleansing Wildfire deck, but they've been cleansing their own stuff and not my stuff. They probably might have counterspells, so I should probably do this now while they're tapped out. Crop rotate, eat this, plant, over to them. Another island. Kenku Artificer to turn their dude into a 3/3 indestructible. All right, so I map for the tower. I play tower. What am I doing after that? I guess I'm evoking Mole Drifter. Tower, play tower. Because what's the alternative? I just hold up Unwind? Like, that doesn't seem that good. I can't pulse anything either. I can Moment's Peace to save 4 life, which is also kind of blech. They're representing counterspell mana too, right? All right, let's just not feed into that. Let's just pass to them. Cycle Lorien. Really? They're going to Cycle Lorien at this point instead of casting it? Huh. Gets a tap land. Yeah, all right. We'll just take this damage. All right, I don't think I should do nothing. Let's pulse my land back. Okay, so play island, and then I can go Mole Drifter and still have Unwind up. Tap, tap, tap. Hard cast Mole Drifter. There's Counterspell, so unwind the Counterspell. Untap my Tron lands. Mole Drifter. Trigger. Woo. I guess I just play more Mole Drifters, right? Tappity tap. Whoop. Tap these 2. Blue. Hard cast Mole Drifter. Trigger. Draw some cards. And an Energy Refractor, too. All right, we're way ahead on mana. Breath Weapon. Kill everything except their land. All right. Fine by me. So now we're just going to power. We're going to just way overpower them on value. Archaeomancer getting back. I would assume Counterspell. Yeah. All right. Counterspell returns. So we do have to fight through a Counterspell. I mean, if I cast this, they're 100% countering it, so we should just evoke it. So evoke, Counterspell. And is it going to be... Am I going to have an opportunity to cast Weather the Storm for more mana than I have right now? I guess I kill this Archaeomancer so that they can't Ephemerate it, right? So tap, tap, produce red, Breath Weapon. So kill that, and then we'll cast Weather the Storm to gain a bajillion life. Maybe that wasn't correct, and I should have just held up Exclude. Yeah, I should have held up Exclude. So now they just get another Counterspell, I think. They're targeting Brainstorm. All right, Brainstorm. Plays a tap land. Cycles Lorien Revealed. Again, I don't understand why they're cycling Lorien Revealed instead of just holding it to cast Preordain. They topped both cards. Ooh, Mnemonic Wall. What a draw. All right. Tap, tap, tap. Wall. What am I targeting? Pulse to get back Mole Drifter? Yeah. So this comes back. Then we pulse the Mole Drifter back. And I can't actually hard cast it with the mana that I have here. So I could evoke it, but let's just pass and have Exclude up in case they play another creature. Lorien Revealed. Is that the last Lorien Revealed? How many Loriens have they been through? 1, 2, 3. Scred our wall. Sure. All right, we take 4. Another Mnemonic Wall, you say? All right. Tap, tap. Hard cast the Mole Drifter. Counterspell. Tap, tap, tap. Cast Mnemonic Wall. Get back. Pulse. And over to them. Scred our wall. What deck is this? If we're playing Flickertron, they're playing Jeskai Ephemerate. The 4th Lorien Revealed. Okay. Man, they can just not decide how to tap their lands. They keep going back and forth on what to play. All right, Kenku. Turn this thing into a guy. Sure. Wait, they turned it into a guy, but they're not attacking with it? Because they're holding up not Counterspell, so I don't know what they're holding up. All right, Pulse, back. Hang on. So green, tap, Pulse, back, Mnemonic. Then tap, 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 Mnemonic. Targeting Pulse. We get back Pulse. I guess let's do it now while they don't have Counterspell. Yeah, all right. So green... Pulse, back, Mnemonic. Then this fizzles out, and it's back to them. They're tapping Ephemerate. Okay. Getting Lorien revealed back. Ugh. Apparently I should not have tapped out. I guess I just don't have enough experience knowing when and where to have mana up or not. They're rebuying Kenku, not Archaeomancer. Lorien revealed, draw some more cards, plays a tap land. Problem is I can't actually deal with all these flyers. I guess Denrova Horror would eventually get rid of them, so I'll eventually be able to deal with it if I draw enough cards. All right, possibly representing a counterspell. Ooh, a tower. Cast Mnemonic Wall, targeting Pulse, Pulse, Green, Pulse, back Muldrifter. If I cast the Muldrifter right now, I can't hold up counters, so I should probably just hold up counters at this point. So back to them. Cycles Ash Barrens. All right, more mana. Augur Bolus, sure, that can resolve. Maybe I should have excluded that. I would rather exclude an Archaeomancer or something than this thing. Reveals Ephemerate. All right, Ephemerate, Prohibit, tap, tap, float blue, filter blue. Oh, come on, and a counterspell. God damn it. And now they just have an infinite loop. Apparently I'm just playing this matchup all wrong because I should have countered this guy. I should have not tapped out earlier. Just ban Ephemerate from every format it's in. It's another absolutely ridiculous card. All right, they get back Counterspell. Our mana fizzles. I don't know why they're attacking with this. Block here. I guess it's just easier to select attack all creatures. So then we cast Muldrifter, they counter it, and then we're right back to the same problem because then Ephemerate rebounds, they get Ephemerate back. We're actually going to lose this game because I misplayed this. These Moments Peace have just been fucking awful, too. I mean, what am I waiting for? I've already been through Unwind and Prohibit, so I'm not going to have a way to stop their counterspell. I guess there's just no reason to do it now. They have multiple, no, they have multiple Ephemerates in their yard. So they're eventually just going to overpower us. All right. Once again, some of these Pauper play patterns are just fucking miserable. Just sit back on Ephemerate forever. The games take goddamn a million years to finish. All right, so we want Pyroblast and Negate, and I don't want any of this anti-aggro stuff. Breath Weapon is a way to instant speed kill an Archaeomancer. I'll cut. Now, Crop Rotation for Bojuka Bog is also good. I don't really actually want to cut anything else is the thing. God, these matchups go so long, too. Maybe 61 cards is fine. Yeah, all right, I'll stick with this. What up, Gamer Heaven? Okay, we're solid. Land, Energy Refractor. Play this, go. All right, try to resolve this. No Counterspell mana, thank goodness. All right, Lorien revealed. Preordain. Map, go grab mine. Play this, play Energy Refractor. We are one land away from actually being able to play Denrova. Tap land for them. That was the thing they got, right? Another map, you say? Map. Crack the map. Tower. A tower. And then what is the best thing to do? I can Impulse and still have other stuff up, right? All right. Filter blue. Cast Impulse. Yet another tower, you say? Sounds good to me. Tower. Over to them. So even if they cleansing me, I can float mana and pulse back whatever land they hit. Tap land. More mana. All right. So I need to tap 8 for this. No, more than that. I need to tap 10 for this, right? Because I have to filter 2 of them into... So I need 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I need 8 mana. So tap, 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 tap. Blue, black. Oh, did I mess that up? Blue, black. There we go. Denrova. Counter here. Filter red. Pyroblast. So then Denrova, let's bounce their artifact land. Disgusting, yep. Tron, the peak of gameplay. They discarded the bridge anyway. All right, Red Blast our guy, sure. Okay, so let's tap this and this. Filter to green, pulse back Denrova. And I can play it, right? I can go, so it's 9, pay for 4, have 5 left, filter 2 of that into this, and then I have 1 floating, which I can't filter to red. So I don't want to play it right now, so... Let's play Mnemonic Wall. Tap, tap, blue, Mnemonic, target pulse. Back to them. Augur Bolus. I guess I'm countering that. Red, counter this. 3 mana. Muldrifter Evoke, sure. Another map, you say? All right, map, pop. Get the last tower. Play the tower. Produce black. Produce blue. Need to tap differently. Ugh. All right, Denrova. Bounce your tap land. And then over to them. Brainstorm, sure. Do you have a link where to get MTG bot? No, but I think you can just Google it and it'll come up. That's how I found it. Cycle Lorien. Plays an island. Cast Into the Fire on Refractor. Boy, is that going to be an issue. All right, float blue. I guess Mystical Teachings is the only out I have here. Yeah, that doesn't even help me either, right? Mystical Teachings. I mean, it's the only thing I can play, so we just have to naturally draw stuff. All right, I mean, I have to naturally draw the land anyway, right? So I may as well just grab Ghostly Flicker. All right, we no longer have colored mana. Is that another thing I should have mapped for, instead of just continuing to get more mana, I should have mapped for colored mana earlier? Yeah, I just don't know the deck well enough. Bolus, reveal another cast into the fire. So even if we draw an energy refractor, we can't retain it. All right, combat, attack with Denrova. Relic of Progenitus, okay. Are they gonna scred Denrova or Mnemonic and then, no, they're just popping it immediately. All right, tap land, ephemerate their dude, finds counterspell. Hey, Crystal Grotto, we got there. Sure, I'll keep Muldrifter. So anything I play right now, they counter, so I should just wait. Combat, swing. I guess I'll stop on their upkeep and force them to do it. Actually, no, that's bad because then they ephemerate and then get counterspell back. All right, let's just see what happens when ephemerate goes off. I guess I can technically Ghostly Flicker their guy, right, to blanket. Oh, no, it's you control. Ephemerate, trigger, scred. All right, well, while we're still here, nah, I guess I wait. All right, Ghostly Flicker, force them to use the counterspell. Target, target, counter, So then I lose Denrova. They play a tap land, Preordain. They topped both cards. All right, so they have no counterspell mana right now, so what's the best thing to do? It's probably just Muldrifter to try to draw more. Blue, overtapped, blue. All right, hard cast Muldrifter. Well, we didn't draw anything that we can use, so back to them. Screds the Muldrifter, I assume they're casting Lorien here? No? Because that's the only thing in their deck that costs 5, right? No? Oh, Muldrifter. All right. While holding up potentially counterspell. Yikes. Man, what do I even do? I guess I'm just passing with counterspells open because I have nothing really others to do. Or I could cast Impulse, I guess. Just try to find colored mana. Yeah, let's do that. Cast Impulse. All right, well, we found Energy Refractor, but that's not going to work because of Cast into the Fire. I guess, no, that does work because I can counter Cast into the Fire. It's just so much better for me if I can filter all this stuff into more colors. So let's grab this. Cast Energy Refractor. Also, this draws another card. Oh, come on. They do have a counter spell, but they didn't counter Impulse? Come on. Scredder, dude. Yep. Well, their hand's cast into the fire on one card I don't know about. Yes, a map. Play map. Sack the map. Let's grab Island. Play Island. What's the best thing to do? I'm going to say it's Mnemonic Wall, grab Ghostly Flicker. Tap, tap, tap. Mnemonic. Red Blast. Yeah, get out of here. Negate. All right, get back Ghostly. Over to them. I've lost track. What game are we on? Relic of Progenitus. You bastard. Yeah, all right. So I lose Denrova Horror forever. Scred. Okay. Green. Pulse. Cast Mnemonic. Get the Pulse back. Over to them. Plays Kanku. That's the one card they drew off the top after I tap out. Without Denrova Horror, I can't get rid of this, right? For God's sakes. I actually have just nothing to do. I guess I can Breath Weapon to kill these guys. Take less damage. All right, go ahead. All right. Red. Cast Breath Weapon, then block Augur, plays a tap land. Okay, Muldrifter. Hard cast Muldrifter. I don't want a Bojuka Bog right now. Not with that only being in their graveyard. And I don't want to cast Impulse, I just want to pass. Yeah. Lorien revealed, which I don't have an answer for. Oh wait, no, I do. I have Pyroblast. All right, counter that. If they attack here, I'll block, and then I just get to loop Muldrifter with the Pulse. Actually, no, I won't, because it's better if I Ghostly Flicker them both. Another Mnemonic Wall. All right. Combat. Also, we can outrace them. Swing. We got more life than they do. So tap, tap, tap. Mnemonic. Get back Pyroblast. Over to them. Archaeomancer. Blue. Exclude. All right, Lorien revealed. Let's go grab Molten. Play Molten. Fizzle this. And then I guess I'm just not doing anything. Over to them. I mean, we can beat them on the clock too, so they can't even just like sit around not doing anything. All right, so our opponent just did nothing for 4 minutes and then died to the clock. So riveting. All right, round 4, we're on the draw. This hand, let's see. Well, we do have Lorien to find another land, so I'll keep. Razortide Bridge, Ornithopter. All right, Affinity it is. Tower, map, Great Furnace, Ardent Recruit. So it's just Sky Affinity, Ornithopter, another map. All right, well, the plan is just to Tron him up. Tron him up. Take some damage off this dude. All right, we're at 17. Mernforcer, we might not have the time to Tron him up. Map, grab a mine, play map, over to them. Blast us, and then we're taking another 7. This is going to be pretty rough. We don't have green mana for weather, although we'd have to cast a whole bunch of spells anyway for that to even work. So map. What is my actual plan? I'm Tronning, and then I'm playing Muldrifter, and I'm just chump blocking, I guess. All right, Power Plant. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. Tap, 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 Muldrifter. Draw some cards. I have to discard. Oh, I should have Loriened for a land. I'd have to discard anyway. Crop Rotation to get rid of that. Swing. We have to chump block Mernforcer. Oh, they just have another Galvanic Blast. Okay. So, Affinity, Grudge, Claim. Do I want Pyroblast? No. Okay, so let's see. Breath Weapon probably is not good enough to kill anything that matters. I don't particularly want Crop Rotation. The Juka Bog is also useless. I probably can cut that in a lot of matchups, right? Everything else here is solid, though. So what's the slowest stuff? Impulse and Mystical Teachings? Let's cut one of the Mystical... Wow, we have Natural Tron and Mana? Alrighty then. Keep. I think I actually just want to play Quandrix Campus first, though. It lets us get Nature's Claim online. Quandrix. Indestructible Land. Okay, okay. Ornithopter. Mind Go. Ardent Recruit. Alright, I still don't feel the need to kill anything. I mostly just want to interact with all that glitters. Metalcraft, Gingerbrute. Let's cycle this. I guess let's just minimize damage. Kill Gingerbrute. Alright, well, Tron's online now, but we still can't cast Lorien Revealed, so let's just pass. Synthesizer, exiling Silver Bluff. Man, if they don't tap out, then they're representing a red blast. Alright, Scry, definitely topping that. Play Refractor, trigger, another map, you say. Cast map, pop the map, go get another tower, play tower. So filter this to blue, cast Lorien Revealed, and if they've got a red blast, they've got a red blast. They did not. We also didn't draw anything of value. Galvanic Blast us, we go to 10. Thoughtcast, Drum. We probably have to start casting Moments Piece every single turn from now on. Oh, of course they have glitters. Ban glitters. We weren't even definitely, like, gonna get out of that. I would have had to kept, like, fogging over and over after that. But I think I had a pretty solid plan of being able to survive if they didn't have glitters exactly on that turn. But of course they did. On the play for the 5th and final round, we've got two maps with power plants. All right, I'll keep. So it's, again, very slow, but we can get there. Opponent mulls to 5. So power plant, map. Contaminated Aquifer is probably Blue-Black Terror. Plant, go. So awkward because I can't actually map my way to Tron because I have to be able to play stuff. Map, grab the tower, play this, play map. I'm now realizing I should have grabbed a tap land last turn because this turn I'm going to have to map for a tap land anyway, so I may as well have just gotten the tap land. Do they just have a count? And also they have a counter spell, yeah. And now we're just completely screwed because now we just can't do anything. We have 3 colorless mana and can't play anything. Also, Moment's Peace is a completely useless card in this matchup, basically. Thought Scour. Well, we can't do anything. So a lot of my losing has been due to, well, not losing necessarily outright, but has been due to just not knowing this deck well enough. And that you can't treat it like Modern Tron. You've got to have colored mana. There's Terror. I think I still would have lost this game anyway, given the makeup of what they've done. All right, well, we're not going to get out of this, so let's just move to the next game. So we want Red Blast. Do I want Negate? I guess so. Moment's Peace, Weather, go away. And Breath Weapon doesn't kill any of their dudes. I mean, I guess Delver if they're playing that, but other than that, it doesn't kill any of their dudes. All right, keep. They've got Energy Refractor as well. So Mind Go. Lorien for a tap land. All right, play Energy Refractor. Tap land. So I'm unfortunately in a position where I can't actually cast anything this turn, so let's just play Tributary and pass. Philology Archaeologist. Counterspell Brainstorm Annul. So they took Counterspell. Once again, I don't understand why Moto doesn't track that. Crawl from the Cellar. Flashback for 4. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Put a +1 counter on up to 1 zombie. It's like, do I tap out now while they don't have Counterspell mana, or do I not tap out in case they drop, like, a Terror into play? All right, Evoke Muldrifter. All right, we got Tron online. Power Plant, over to them. Mental Note, mills over, Deep Analysis, land. They're not going to hold Counterspell open. Oh, they're just going to Gurmag right now while I'm tapped out. All right, so this. Actually, I can cast Ghostly Flicker if I play Crystal Grotto, right? So that is 7, 8, 9, but 8 because I have to filter this. So 8 is Muldrifter Flicker, which leaves me with 2 mana, 2 colorless mana specifically. I'm not doing anything else though. So Grotto, trigger, Power Plant. All right, we don't need more lands, bottom that. So Evoke, draw, then filter blue, Ghostly Flicker. I guess I don't have to tap out, right? Because I can flicker one of my lands, but they're not going to play another creature. They can't Terror or Gurmag now, so there's no point in holding up counter magic. So I just draw a whole bunch, and then I'm going to discard the hand size. I do need to find, like, some pretty good spells, though. All right, this and this. So Ghostly, Snuff Out? Yeah. Well, at least we draw a card. All right, play a map. Back to them. Thought Scour. Oh, don't tell me they're going to be able to fill their library up, fill their graveyard up and cast Terrors this turn. So Gurmag hits us, we go to 15. Pyroblast, which doesn't answer this. I could pulse the Muldrifter back and then cast it. I could flicker it, actually. Or I could just cast Impulse. We really need something better than a Mole Drifter. All right, cast Impulse. There's Dinrova. Can I hold up Fire Blast or Pyroblast if I play Dinrova right now? So it's blue here. Tap, filter, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. I actually can't. No, I can if I tap Crystal Grotto, right? So I go 5, 6, filter. Actually, no, I can't. There's no way that I can cast this and still hold up Pyroblast. So awkward. All right, I guess I'm just going to pass to them then. And we'll just do a bunch of instant speed stuff. Lorien revealed. Gurmag. All right, exclude, counter, Pyroblast that. All right, gone, Gurmag, gone. We draw a card. So go to 10. Then we'll filter into green, pulse back Mole Drifter, and gain a bunch of life. Ooh, I can crop rotate for Bajuka. Well, now that they're tapped out, let's bounce this. So filter this into black. Blue, cast Dinrova, bounce Gurmag back to their hand. They discarded a land. All right, so let's see. How much total mana do I have right now? I can't Mole Drift plus Flicker, right? I go mine, 6, 7, -2 because I have to filter twice, so that doesn't work. So I can just hard cast the Mole Drifter this turn, I guess. I can't play Quandrix if I do that. I don't think it's worth Bajuka-bogging their yard. So yeah, let's just blue filter, hard cast Mole Drifter. All right, fizzle this mana. So they can replay Gurmag or they can Deep Analysis. I think it's fine. Mental Note, mill over, snuff out land. So we've got Mnemonic Wall now, so we can start doing Flicker loops with Wall plus Dinrova Horror. Gurmag, eat everything but Deep Analysis. Flashback Deep Analysis. All right, I just need more untapped colored mana that I don't have to keep paying for Refractor for. Although I guess searching for a tower is basically the same thing as searching for a blue land-ish. Blue, this one, play Wall. Targeting Flicker. Actually, let's target Pulse of Marasa, because I already have a Flicker, just in case something goes wrong here. All right, Ghostly Flicker on Mnemonic Dinrova. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the loop. They don't have a way of disrupting it. Same thing, no changes. Back for game number 3. It is super awkward that, like, our actual only good pay... Like, if you think about it, no matter how many lands and, like, how much mana we have, the only actually good threat that we have is Murmuring Mystic and Dinrova Horror. Like, just playing Mole Drifters is not good enough, and Mnemonic Wall obviously doesn't attack. So these are the only actual 2 threats in the deck that matter. We only have 1 land, and we have to mull this. This is also horrible. Yeah, molt. Okay, well, we've got Natural Tron. Nothing to do with it, though. So put back a mine, put back... It's like between these two. I'm not sure which one. I'm inclined to say Dinrova, because if we find something that fixes, it's harder to fix for Dinrova than it is Mystical Teachings. But at the same time, this is the only way that we can answer, like, an early whatever. Let's put Dinrova back. This can at least go fetch up Pyroblast or something. All right, tap land. Land go. Nothing from them. All right, well, we still have nothing. Back to them. Brainstorm. Thought Scour, milling over 2 Rotten Reunions. Exile a card from a graveyard, create a 2/2 zombie with decay. There's a turn 3 terror. All right, well, we have Natural Tron and we can't do anything with it. We still have a bunch of mana and can't do anything with it. What an anticlimactic final game. And Murmuring Mystic. Yeah, all right. Yeah, just color screwed. All right. 3 and 2, Flickertron. Obviously, I could have played the deck better because I don't have any experience with it, but I think I did all right overall. So some of the things that I am noting here are this deck really, really needs colored mana, like extremely badly. And I don't think you can afford ever to be in a position where you don't have access to it. So I think there should be 4 Lorien reveals and potentially even like making Bajuka Bog. I don't really like the crop rotation. So I think you can cut crop and Bajuka Bog and just play more fixing. Also, I always find these cards pretty sus. Like, I get it, they're for aggro, but they're so bad in non-aggro matchups, and there's a lot of non-aggro matchups. Like, I can understand playing some of this for the aggro matchups, but man, having 5 of them in the main deck. Also, Moment's Peace doesn't even necessarily get you out of problem situations, depending on the exact makeup of how much your opponents are hitting you. Like, I think rather than Moment's Peace, a lot of times I would rather have something like Murmuring Mystic that can just come in, trigger, make a bunch of blockers, block them. Anyways, yep, that's Flickertron. So your media recommendation of the day is Treasure Planet. This is a classic, but not often remembered animated Disney movie that adapts or takes inspiration rather from the classic novel Treasure Island, but adapts it into a sci-fi setting, thus the planet instead of island, so Treasure Planet. And it's, of course, an adventure story about a young boy or a teenager who goes off in search of treasure. And for any furries in the audience, she's in it, so that's another point in its favor. Anyway, that's the media recommendation. And that'll be Flickertron for Pauper.